Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Sky Factory. Sorry it's been such a long time. I've been away doing a lot of different things and it's kept me away from my computer, and I'll go through all of that in a minute. I'm right down here at the bottom of the world. We've got our base way up there above us. We've got a ladder and I've put in an elevator block here so we can get up nice and easily. And here is the mod farm I made at the end of the last episode. You still got in the time lapse there, and I've updated it a little bit around here. We're using these solar panel, just 4 solar panel tier 1s to charge up this crafter tier 3 here, which is sorting out all of the loot bags that are coming out of this thing for us. And so this is just taking any uncommon, rare and epic loot bags into this thing, and legendaries actually, and it's throwing out any of the legendaries, well, compacting them all up and throwing out any of the legendaries into the output chests. Just have to be very careful around here that I don't fall off. So here we have some compacting drawers with the Imperium blocks, rotten flesh, compressed rotten flesh blocks, and some compressed bone blocks as well in there. And so we've got a fair amount of these. How many have we got? Well, we've got a stack and just under 2 stacks of the blocks in here. We've got just over 3 stacks of flesh blocks and just over 3 stacks of bone blocks as well. So here we have a trash can which is getting rid of some stuff. Aha, yes, it's in here. Bows, any bows, bat wings, stone swords, gunpowder and arrows at the moment is what's going into here, because we've got lots and lots and lots of those from other sources and it's stuff we don't need. And then these two here and here are my main output chests. I suppose if I come into game mode spectator here, this isn't something I want. I'd usually do this on my camera account. You can say updated mode before to spectator, but this just gives you an idea of what's going on inside here. And so I'll say I would usually do this on the camera account, but I can't be bothered setting it up at the moment. It's just easier to do it on here for now. So if I turn this thing on, can I do this? Don't know if you can actually switch, so I'll go back into spectator, switch it on, and there we go. And so now inside here you can see exactly what this is doing. The lights, the on-off switch is just powering these 4 redstone lamps on the top here, which is lighting up this inside. And then this inside is just simply on top of cobblestone at the moment. I will swap that out for cursed earth at some point, but it doesn't need to be at the moment. This thing is fast enough without the cursed earth, and we're not quite at that stage yet either. So on top of the cobblestone, I've got these vector plates, so things will start spawning in here as fast as they possibly can, because it's got direct access to the air above, and this is at a very low coordinates. This is within the first kind of sub-chunk, they call it. I watched a few videos based around Exuma's mod farms that he's built in the past, both in vanilla and in modded, where he's explained the kind of y equals 1 to y equals 15 as the first kind of sub-chunk within this main chunk here. And so then over here we've got the killing mechanism, which is 3 diamond spikes on the floor and 1 above to kill off any spiders that come, and it helps to clear the backlog of endermen as well. And that's pretty much it. We've got an absorption hopper here to collect any of the stuff that come out of it. I've got it up this high because I found some of the spiders and also some of the bats that flew into the top spike just here. They tended to drop their loot off above on here, and the absorption hopper being down here, I think it was, around here, wasn't picking them up. So the way I've got it set now, it's nice and fast, and I will have to set up the camera account if I want to show you how fast and efficient this is. but I'll leave that for now. So I will come back into spectator mode, make sure I'm safe on the platform, and turn it on. So now the farm is on. If I come over here on the mini-map at the top right there, you'll be able to see mobs spawning very, very quickly, and then just as quickly disappearing. And then it reaches equilibrium. You can see them dying just as they kind of glitch through the wall here, as their death animation shows. And yeah, it's been very efficient so far. We've managed to get a lot of stuff for it, so much so that I don't like to leave this on when I'm not in the area. What have we got there? Ooh, bacon bag. Excellent. I'll have that. And in here, no more bags yet, but we're close. Should we wait around until we... Actually no, I've got tons of them upstairs. So if I come back over here, go back up to the top, and you'll be able to see I've made a lot of changes up here as well. This is one of the things. I recorded an episode, and then all of the recorded footage that I'd done for the last week got erased. So this is all new, and I'll walk you through this in a minute. But first of all, I want to come into here. I have a Darkosto bag I want to open, a legendary bag I want to open, a epic bag, a rare bag, and a chance cube. And so I want to try and do these kind of fairly regularly each episode, so we have like a constant thing of, or a stream of stuff coming in from these loot crates. So we have 4 cakes, not amazingly useful. In the bacon bag, we have obviously some bacon. In the legendary loot bag, diamond armor isn't that great, to be honest. Don't really need it. And an overgrowth seed, which will be very nice. 2 overgrowth seeds. I think these are the ones that allow you to grow flowers, Botania flowers, where you are. So I've got a load of grass behind me, so I'll be able to use those nice and easily. So the epic loot bag. Oh, ender tether, that'll be nice. Magma slime sapling, and 6 stimulant parcels. And then the rare bag, 2 lily pads, and some more armor. So not amazing stuff altogether. I'll come over into here, drop off all of this stuff, and then we'll head over to the land over here and drop off this chance cube and put it onto there, and then boom. Seems like you purchased the saplings DLC. Wow, okay, excellent. Actually no, I thought it was going to be some of the more rare ones, but it's only the vanilla ones. Yeah. So, not too great either. I was hoping for some more stuff out of the legendary one especially. Let's open one more legendary, see if we can get lucky and get some vibrant alloy is what I really want. Or a nether star. No, but we got a magic beam. That'll be nice. I will set up a new platform for that. So yeah, that will be the start of a new platform. And maybe a new way up to the lofts up high somewhere, I don't know. So yeah, what are we doing this episode? Well, first of all, I need to let you know what's actually gone on. So, as you can see, we built a refined storage system and a load of compacting drawers and a couple of basic drawers as well for some storage. I've built 2 solar panel tier 5s as the kind of main power that's powering all of this stuff. We have an atomic reconstructor and just some spare chests on the end there. So I've done this because my storage was getting ridiculous kind of chests all over the place. And I believe in here, if I haven't taken it out already, yes I have, I created a full stack of the coke blocks as well. We have a look background here. I've got a reinforced drum here, which is about quarter of the way full there. We've got 695 buckets of creosote, which is more than we'll need probably all season, unless I gonna want, in case I want to get really creative with treated wood, which I don't think I will. And then in here I've got 52 stacks plus 12 of cobblestone, or double compressed cobblestone. But for some reason, this has now stopped producing cobblestone from this cobblestone generator. Don't know why, but there we go. Okay, so the main reason I've been off for the last couple of weeks is my mother went in for a hip replacement operation last week. Everything went absolutely fine, no complications whatsoever. She was only one night in the hospital. Came back the next day. She's been walking around, going up and downstairs. She's able to be pretty much independent, but I have needed to be there for her, basically. So I haven't really had the time or the downtime to be able to record, and that's the main reason why I haven't been here. The other reason is because Windows decided to do a Developers Edition update, and like many people, I have had problems with that. I know some of the hermits have said they've had problems with it, and so have I. The biggest problem, I have two monitors. I have dual monitor setup, and I have two 27-inch Bang & Olufsen monitors. I always get that name wrong. Yeah, I have two identical ones of those, 27 inches, and it didn't like me having both of them on. I've also got two 19-inch Dell monitors, and if I have one of the 27-inch and one of the 19-inch, works fine. If I have two of the 19 inches, doesn't work. Two of the 27 inches, doesn't work. So I had to play around with the drivers and kind of do a lot of different stuff with Windows to be able to get that to work again. Because it didn't work with the dual monitor setup as I had it, then it also messed up my recording software and reset that back up to the default settings. So I had to go back through and reset all of my settings for both audio and video on those. It has allowed me, however, to update and modernise my system a bit more. I have a separate preamp now, so the vocals you should find are a little bit better. You should find they're a bit different to what was in the last episode. Anyway, I think that's a bit too much waffling on for the beginning of the episode, and I want to get into something this time and show you the next step of what's going on here. So I mentioned before that I've been using these solar panels to actually charge up stuff here in the refined storage system and everything, and I want to carry on using these. These are a really efficient way of generating power. It's also very not only efficient, but it's very reliable. And one of the big things I want to do in this series is create reliable and kind of predictable power. And so I want to future-proof it all as well. So I've built up this glass generator here, which is my cobblestone generator from over there, with the compacting drawer from over there as well. And so this is taking out the cobblestone from here and putting it into here on the brown channel, and then on the blue channel it is taking the cobblestone out of here and putting it down into this sag mill here, which is converting it to gravel, into this sag mill here, which is converting it to sand, and then into this alloy smelter, which is then smelting it down into glass, and all the glass comes out on here. This should hopefully be working now, where we have the flint being passed back into the system from this chest here, and it's on kind of self mode enabled on here, self feed enabled, and so it's able to extract everything out and place it into the right place, and then all the glass will finally dump out into here. And you can already see we've managed to get a fair amount in a relatively short amount of time, and so this is going to produce all the glass that we need for the mirrors, and also for the solar panels themselves. So if we dump all of that into there, we can go to mirror. We've already got 11, but we're going to need as many of these as possible. So I'm just going to make as many of them. Ah, damn it. Oh, these are only iron nuggets, that's okay. I thought they were the annoying things then. Things from refined storage. But we can just put all of that back into this form here. And then that should pass back in. Clear that. Dump all of that back in. So we've got a fair few mirrors here, so we can dump all of those back into the system. And I suppose if we just go to solar, with all of these mirrors we can start making up some of these ones. So if I just make, I think 2 stacks or 2 and a bit stacks, I think we've run out of wood there. And let's see how many of these we can make from that. Don't know if we've got many pistons actually. So I need wood. How much wood do I have? Of various different types. I've got some. Let's just take all of this down into wood planks. And then we can make some pistons. Got 13 at the moment, probably going to need more than that. So make as many as I can. I'm going to need some more cobblestone, which I've got plenty of here. Let's grab a ton of that. So I can put those into there and then make another 4. Suppose that'll have to do. And then we can go to the solar panel tier 2. We can make as many of these as we can. So we've got 11 solar panel tier 2s there. It's not a huge amount. So I'm going to gather up some more wood first of all, so I can make some more pistons, so that I can make some more of the solar panel 2s. During that time, a load more glass will have been made to make a load more mirrors as well. We also need these mirrors for the photovoltaic cells, and so this is regular glass, lapis and mirror. So if we have a look at this and grab some more of this glass, whatever's left, we can then put this into there and make 40 voltaic cell 1s. I think we also need them, yes, for the photovoltaic cell 2s. And so yeah, we're going to need a huge amount of mirrors, probably in the thousands range actually, to get the amount of solar panels that I need. I'm going to probably want I suppose, what would be nice? If I tried to get a stack of these, that would be an 8x8 grid. It would be 64 in total. It would be an 8x8 grid. It would generate all the power we need for now, and it will give us the opportunity to be able to use them kind of piecemeal like this around the area for all of the different things we're going to need to power up. So yeah, let me gather up all the wood that I need and let this run for a while. And we are back. So now I finally have all the materials that I need to make all of these solar panels up. So it took a huge amount of work to do, but if we come into here and go to only craftables, you can see I've built up these crafters here and put in a load of patterns inside them to make this whole process a bit easier, and also to give me a checklist of all the different stuff that I need. And so to make these solar panel tier 5s, I want 64 in total, but I've already got 2 of them, so we'll take 2 off. And this is going to take a huge amount of resources. We're going to need 14,000 mirrors to be made. So if we have a look down the list, you can see how much we've made. 23,241 glass that I've built up, and all of this wood I've put in as like a combination of oak wood, jungle wood, the regular planks. I've got dark wood in here. I've basically tried to build up as much as I possibly can, and I've had to sieve a load of new iron, build up a load of redstone repeaters and all sorts as well. But finally we are at the stage where I can press start on this, and we'll be able to see all of this just crafting through, ticking up, making all the different things. So I think I might speed this up a little bit just to make sure that it goes through fully. It might take a bit of time to get this all through. And there we go, we have the extra 62 of these solar panels. That did take quite a long time to build up, but we now have a lot of these. I've put a capacitor in here as well, just a basic capacitor bank to give me a bit of extra power around here. And I think I'm going to need a little bit in here as well, a bit more in here. You can see I've added a few more machines onto this. Heavy auto sieve, compacting drawers here, but I've got sand and gravel in just to get a bit of a backlog of those. And I've been sieving a load of stuff to get iron and lapis, coal and all sorts like that. Mainly iron and lapis actually, that's what I needed for this project. With this little bit here I've been making clay. So this is water in the sink here getting pumped into this barrel, and then I put in this is my output for the glass here, so we should sort that. You can see all the glass and the spare flints here, so all the glass gets put into here. But if I put some clay into here as well, that'll get sucked out of that chest into the barrel and then back into here across this line here as clay. So yeah, no, if I put dust into here, then it'll go into here and come back out as clay. That's the one, when it gets mixed with the water from the sink. Over here I had to change up this bit a bit. I added a water block on top of here, added in a transfer pipe onto the, oops, go back up here, and onto the top of the crucible here, and this will transform lava and water into obsidian. So I've got an obsidian farm going, I've got a clay farm going, I've got lapis, I've got iron. The iron is still quite manual because I am doubling the chunks that come out into dust and then transferring the dust into this one, and this gets stuck when it reaches 63. So it's not an amazing system at the moment. Reason why I'm not doing this I'll get into in a minute. I will just empty up my inventory a bit and I'll put these in here. I don't need all of these for now. It's just good that I've got them so I can actually start creating kind of disparate projects around the area here, and we can actually start getting a bit more of the kind of the main bulk of what I want to get into this season started. At the moment we're still at the stage of kind of manual sorting and sifting. We've just got the main kind of storage system set up, but we need to fill this up. This needs to be full of 64k drives, and then I will be happy with my storage for now. But we'll probably need a lot more, and a lot more of this kind of thing as well, external storage, which can be used to really compact things down, strangely enough, with compacting drawers. So what I want to do with the main kind of resource gathering this season is I want to get into environmental tech, and I want to get into the quantum quarry. Now quantum quarry I can't get into until I get lucky with one of these legendary loot bags. Let's see if we are lucky this time. No, we've got another magic bean. No, that's nice, and a summoning pendulum. Excellent. Both of those are very nice. So I'll put those into the system. Should we open up the other ones as well? Why not? So this one, ooh, mana steel, manillion, and golden apple. I'm not keen on using the manillion for was it tinkers? Because it stops you from being able to make it unbreakable. And the last one, ooh, more mana steel. Okay. So again, not amazing, but will definitely come in useful. We'll put this back onto normal there. Yeah, so I need to get a nether star from one of these, or I need to fight the wither, which means I need to get some wither skulls from one of these bags as well. And I can't remember which one it's in. So yeah, let me have a look how much time I've got left in the episode, and we'll see where we want to go from here. Okay, so we've got a few minutes left in the episode, but I think rather than me doing the regular thing and opening up a legendary loot bag and a chance cube at the end of the episode, I'm going to do something a bit special for you today, and I'm going to go AFK down at my mob farm for a bit, build up a few of these legendary loot bags, and I will give you a time lapse of me opening some of the bags and a load of the chance cubes as well. So this is where I'm actually going to leave it off here. I'll say goodbye now and just see you out with a time lapse and some music for you. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.